How's it going, everybody? Today's ASMR video is a room tour, and as you can see, it is interesting. I can explain that, but let's go ahead and get started. So, this is my gaming setup. A little messy. That's where I make all the ASMR videos. Got the tripod all set up. Got the mic that makes the magic happen. Currently, I'm just using the audio from the phone. And here are all the cords that are connected. I have a flashlight I still have to grab, and a lighter as well. But since I don't have to use it, I'm not grabbing it. Got the PlayStation 3, got the Nintendo Switch, got the PlayStation 4 Pro, the chunkier one, 1 terabyte. Got the little TV just to play. Got the chair that I sit in where I record all the videos. After I move the lamps, we're gonna go ahead and check out what's all in here. Just grab this out the way. And if we take a deeper look, I have all my cords. Anything that I need will be mostly found in here, like USB cords, anything that needs to be connected to something, it's in here. Got analog. More cords. And my favorite device. AV2 HDMI. It's great. We took a look at this. I have a 2DS. A 2DS right here that I am trying to get rid of, but I haven't found anyone to buy it yet. Also have some DS games to go with it as well. As you can tell, love Star Wars. Got the charging bank just in case if I ever need it on the go. And then my favorite drawer out of all of them would have to be this. The collection is building up. Got PlayStation 5 controllers ready to be used if anything goes wrong with my original one that I'm still currently using. Just have these as back stock. Building up the collection for the PlayStation 5. Currently playing other games, but when I get done with Zombie Paradise, I'll start moving on to the other games from my PlayStation 5 collection. Either that or start finishing my Zelda. Zelda controller, and then a bunch of movies and DVDs, and a Nintendo Switch collection. This is my favorite. Star Ocean. Then some rare games. Right here. Then the PlayStation 3 games right there, the collection. All of them are currently out of disc. Then I have a bunch of PlayStation 4 controllers and PlayStation 3. Some Xbox as well. Currently using the red controller. Other than that, I'm always playing on the black one. And then got my clothes right here. Got this jacket. That my girlfriend gave me. But I haven't been able to use it. It self-heats itself. So if you ever wear it, you're just always warm. But luckily, for the first year ever, in Nebraska, it has not snowed at all. So that's really good. And it hasn't even gotten that cold out here yet, so I never needed more layers besides a sweater. Got a bunch of nice shirts right here, ready for spring and summer. Windbreaker. Once the winter season is over, I'll be starting to put away a bunch of sweaters, sweatpants, and everything, and start transitioning into more spring and summer clothes. Extra hangers just in case if I ever need backups. Sweaters, pants. Let's go ahead and take a look at the closet. And I will say this, I love this closet. Not the reason for clothes, but it's really used for self-storage. So I got the Nathan Drake Japan exclusive console, brand new sealed. And then I got a bunch of anime figures that's stored in these boxes. And let's see if we could take a further look. So we got my cowboy hat right here that I got from Boot Barn. Another anime figure, which I think for another ASMR video, I'm going to make an ASMR anime figure collection video. Got the Death Note figure, PlayStation VR. Got a figure from Samurai Brides. And my most prized possession is a Bleach anime figure. If I can get through these clothes. I think it's in there. Yeah, this thing my sister made during art class. Here, I'll lift you up. I got you. So that looks so amazing and cool that she made that. So we just keep it up there. And then got a bunch of lotions, Manscaped, I have to keep myself well groomed. Then my cologne collection is starting to dwindle down, but currently been using ones that are not so good first, and then moving on to the better ones. More self-grooming items. Got the old trusty Xbox. And then if we back up, it's just a bunch of random stuff right here. But I do love this right here. We got the Xbox 360 collection. Then the Xbox One collection. And if we move over here to Nintendo Switches, one of them is not mine. Actually, they're both not mine. They're my sister's, but they don't play it, so they're most likely going to sell it to me, and then I'm just gonna have two Nintendo Switches. Then got the PSP. I got one, two, I believe I have three PSPs currently, and I'm trying to fix two more, so I'm gonna have five in total, but currently they are needed. They are need some redo, some touch-ups, they just need to be repaired, which is gonna take some time. More self-grooming. That's my sister right there. If you want to see how she looks, there you go. That's when she was 10, I believe. I'm not quite sure. Got the old trusty drill. Bunch of notepads just to make some ASMR video ideas. And then I believe it's just books all up here. Yeah, I have a lot of boxes. Some two birds. Love this thing. Got that at thrift store. Oh. I got a bunch of One Piece packs sealed for the collection. PS4 game up in anime, and then my protein. Hi, how's it going? Alright, let's go ahead and move to the drawers. If we take a look in the first drawer, so I got a bunch of more sealed product of One Piece. So I got the Romance Dawn and Wings of the Captain, which if you buy from the animes or from the One Piece store, they rip a plastic seal, so you can't resell them, which is fine. I'm just gonna keep them like that. Got my little budgeting tool, my money folder, and then a bunch of cards in here, and then this is where I keep my slab collection. I think this is from a lunchbox. Take a look in the second drawer. Just a bunch of controllers the socks. And then I believe these two drawers are just sweatpants, and I'm not sure what's in here. I don't want to move anything. Too much work. Bunch of backpacks, which is weird because I love collecting backpacks. I don't know why. I just love the use and versatility of backpacks. I used to be traveling a lot from different state to state. Currently, I've been slowing down on that. Don't really have the time to go out traveling anymore. Got the wallet, the watch collection, little piggy bank. This thing is almost full again. It's halfway. Take a further look down. Just a bunch of more notebooks. Got these two for tax reasons. Some bubble mailer when I sell something on eBay. Then this is my money drawer. Usually when I go out, I don't take any cash with me. I just bring a certain amount because if I have more money on me or more debit cards on me, I'll be more likely to spend more money. So I just leave everything at the house or just put it in a bank. The PSP drawer. Need to fill this up with the ones I have right there. More cords. And then we got the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 games. There's the PSP I'm currently using. And then we got my drawer full of jewelry. And then we got the hat collection, which I do need to downsize and either sell or trade them. You know, clean out the collection and actually get rid of the ones that I don't wear anymore. Then let's go ahead and move over this way. Look at the PlayStation 4 games. Currently going through the ones I'm selling and the ones I'm keeping. And there's the manga. Alright, let's go ahead and squeeze through here. We got my two katanas right here. This one's dull. I believe this one's from the Bleach anime. This is Toshiro's blade. And then that's a samurai I got from Mall of America. And it's funny because they called that the last samurai blade, which is crazy. And then here's what I'm talking about. Currently fixing and repairing two PSPs, but right now the motherboard and the power switch are currently broken, so I have to order new ones just to repair them. Or I just might sell them as parts. And then pretty much the rest of this area is just reselling. So I got a bunch of books that I'm selling on eBay. And then I have to fix this for my sister because she doesn't know how to maintain her console. So the nerd that I am, I usually clean my consoles once a year from anything from dust to debris or anything that's not supposed to be in there. Make them look brand new. The ASMR box. Some sealed product of deck boxes because I used to play card games. I don't know what's in there. And then if we move back, all of this besides that, that's my work clothes. But all this, and this is my eBay inventory. These are my sister's items. She went to college, so I took over the room, and that's how I can explain this. If you thought I was a BTS fan, you were wrongly mistaken. But yeah, this is her collection of BTS or South Korean music. I, some of these I believe I bought for her because they would always ask me to buy them uh, music albums and stuff, and I'd always do it just because they're always getting good grades. They're always getting A's, so I believe they always deserved anything they asked for since they've worked so hard. And then I believe, yeah, I got all this for her. And then she wanted to take them out of the box, but I told her it's better to keep them sealed. Also, if you go to college, which she did, you're gonna have to put all these back inside the box. So she just left them right here and kept them sealed because now she doesn't have any room to take them to college. BTS backpack right here. And her little photo album of BTS and stuff because you get little cards. But other than that, that is the room. Hopefully you enjoyed that little ASMR tour. Other than that, thank you for watching. And I'll see you on the next ASMR video.